Hey guys, this video is a lot later than what I wanted it to be and what I expected it to be. But today we're going to talk about Misfits and UFC. We're going to talk about what the hell happened last night. Because, oh my god, a lot happened. Let's jump straight into it. Okay, so kicking us off with Misfits. What happened on Misfits? What the actual hell actually happened to Misfits last night? We were watching, so we had Vitali versus Modine. Was terrible. Terrible. Modine didn't want to fight. He didn't for a single punch. Maybe for a single punch. But it didn't look like it when I was watching it live. Then we had Vitali pull back like he was Chase Diamore. And that fight was awful. That fight was terrible. It only lasted a round. Thank God. I called that the people's main event. And that was terrible. It was so hyped up to be a great boxing fight. But it was so bad. It was so poor. And then apparently later on in the night, Vitali denied the drug testing that they said after the fight. He was like, I ain't doing it. So DQ question mark? Does Modine technically win? Because what the fuck? He denied, straight up denied a drug test after the fight. Then we had Nikki Rue versus Alexia Grace. Now, both girls look pretty good. They look pretty good. I've got to say it. As of the night, going up the card, it started improving each time until the end. But we ain't gonna get there. It was a good fight. Also, I kept calling Nikki Haru. Nikki Haru. It's not Nikki Haru. It's Nikki Rue. So I apologize for that. Fair play. She won. She got the belt. I thought she'd absolutely demolish Alexia Grace, but Alexia Grace held her own and looked quite impressive. I posted on Instagram a few things like, oh, maybe if she moved her head a bit more and shot selection and all this, then she would have been better. And I truly believe that. I believe Nikki Rue will be a dangerous opponent in this scene. Next fight. What was that? Joey Knight versus Baby Hulk next? Amazing. Joey Knight, my god, he's good. Joey Knight is good. I don't want to hear people going, oh, but this guy's Baby Hulk's this, Baby Hulk's that. Nah. Joey Knight, good. Joey Knight at the top. Joey Knight could beat Dean the Great. Now, granted, Joey Knight hasn't been tested. Now, he has had tests, but he hasn't had someone who can stay in there long enough, who can actually match his skill in that. And I can't wait to see him get tested more. I'm not here to say Baby Hulk was terrible in that. We've seen Baby Hulk fight before. We've seen his street fights. We've seen his MMA fights. Or at least I have. If you haven't, go check it out. He's pretty good. But Joey Knight handled that very well, skillfully, perfect. Then we had Lil Cray Cray. I don't know what I used to call Lil Cray Cray. Sorry, Lil Cray Cray. Cray Cray. Versus Yuddy Gang. We got to 3 rounds. They kept saying 2 rounds, and I swear it was 3. We were about to start round 4, and a bomb threat was called in. Some little fucking virgin on the internet went, this is funny, we're gonna get this place sorted. And then KSI tweets out the most villainous tweet in history, saying, we're gonna find you. No VPN will save you. It's like, what are you doing? He turned into a straight up villain. But I would say all publicity is good publicity, but there is bad publicity and there is bad publicity. And I feel like that bomb threat is bad publicity because this could happen again. We now have proof that this could just happen again. So like it was like 2 hours, an hour later after the event was postponed. Everyone was like, oh, should we go home? It's cold and all this. They weren't getting updates and all that. So no one knew what was going on. And it's like, if that happens again, say if that happens over in the UK, who knows what will happen? They'll probably be like, oh, we'll shut down the whole event, cancel it and all that. Yes, you get refunded, but is it really worth it? I don't know. Will it happen again? Hopefully not. I really hope not. But you never know in this scene. Like, you have Aiden Ross's stream going on at the same time. I didn't watch any of that. I can't be asked of him. Aiden Ross, Neon, all these guys, I do not care for. They're doing their thing, fair play to them, but it's not my thing. People were saying like Neon's stream was doing it to him, or people that didn't like Neon were doing it to him, which is why the place got raided. People were saying Aiden Ross's stream was apparently doing it to the event. There was a lot of things that people were speculating about, and apparently it was someone from Aiden Ross, but I don't know how true that is. Apparently they caught the guy according to Keemstar. So, yeah. Then what did we have? Then the whole event came back. We waited till about 2 a.m. UK time for the event to return. And I don't remember what was next. Then I think it was either Chris Avila or Taylor Holder. I think Taylor Holder was next. And honestly, Taylor didn't look good. I'm going to be honest. Now, Taylor's come out and said, I've had 5 days, you know, in advance to know about the fight and 3 days of training. Yeah, fair enough, right? But people were like, this guy's dangerous, this guy's deadly and all that. I was like, he has something to prove here. And in my opinion, he didn't prove shit. Again, Taylor Holder didn't prove me anything. DWG got gassed out. Taylor Holder got gassed out. DWG was holding on for dear life. And Taylor Holder looked like he was struggling too. Not as bad as DWG, but I'm not here to be nice. I'm not here to be like, oh, he did good, fair play. He did do good, fair play. But I'm here to be honest. And Taylor Holder, people need to stop saying this guy is good. People need to stop hyping this guy up. Because really, he isn't that good. If that was Bryce Hall in there tonight, Bryce Hall would have beat him. I'm calling it. Bryce Hall would have beat him in there tonight. On that night. Same amount of time, everything. That's a fact. Now, yes, you can go, oh, but DWG has no experience, so that's why you're saying that. True. Bryce Hall understands how to fight. He understands what he's doing. He's also fought in bare knuckle. People keep forgetting this. Bryce Hall fought in bare knuckle and won by KO. Well, TKO, but still won. Then we had Chris Avila versus Jake Boswick. The fight wasn't the best. It's not the best fight. It was good. It was good. I completely got lost because they both were throwing sloppy punches, but Chris Avila, he hangs out with the Diaz brothers. You know, it makes sense. He's here to troll. He's here to be himself. He's here to be like Nick Diaz. But no, I enjoyed the fight. I didn't actually do a scorecard for any of this because I knew it was all going to go out the window, and yeah, it did. But Chris Avila basically won and said, fuck Misfits. Live on screen, turn the camera, he went, fuck Misfits. This is a shit show. I probably won't return. So that is also another thing about Misfits. Yes, it gives you a lot of attention, but it's got a lot of issues. Like Taylor Holder and all that. Everyone above Lil Cray Cray and Yodi Gang must have had the biggest adrenaline dump because you're there preparing in your changing rooms, getting ready, and out of nowhere the SWAT come in saying get out of the building. So it's a bit annoying. So maybe that was why Taylor Holder was poor. Maybe. Then we had the main event. We had to wait an extra 20 minutes for this main event because Most Wanted turned around and said, I don't want to fight. I'm not going out there. I'm not fighting. And then Evil Hero was apparently going, I don't want to fight. I don't want to go out there and fight. So we had to wait longer for that. Never, ever either do Outnumbered again or put it lower on the card because that was terrible. Foxter G, fair play. Went out there, did exactly what I thought he would do. And Evil Hero gave up in the first round. It was terrible. But fair play to Evil Hero for still going out there on his own. Most Wanted. Everyone's like, oh, we shouldn't give this guy stick, or we should give him stick. You know, it's all over the place right now. Most Wanted, if he could not have, I don't know, because the fact that Evil Hero went out there still, but Most Wanted didn't go out there still. It's like, it shows those levels to this, and I just don't believe Most Wanted should be in this scene. Most Wanted does not deserve this scene. Like, that is embarrassing, because you can cry, you can say whatever you want, you can be like, oh my god, it was pressure and all this, and like, I get it, you've had an adrenaline dump, that's due to the raid, well, I'm going to call it raid now, due to the SWAT, you know, so fair enough, but it's like, if that didn't happen, yes, you would have went out there, but you need to adapt to certain circumstances in boxing. You're never going to go out there 100%, so the fact that he pulled out because he wasn't 100%, it's just stupid to me. But that's the Misfits. I think we should get onto MMA now. Let's jump over to UFC. Okay, so the UFC. UFC was crazy last night. UFC was crazy. I didn't get to watch much, but I did hear about it. We had Kamaru Usman's brother lose to another Brit. I'm sorry, the Usmans are being taken out by the Brits right now. One of the guys got bit. I'm gonna see if I can find the image and post it somewhere on screen because he got bit. Hold on, let me put it in here. It's gonna go here. He got bit. He then got a tattoo on his bicep to say, "I got fucking bit," and I got a bit bonus from it. He got 25k, and then for getting that tattoo, he got an extra 25k on top of that. So, bro made over probably about 100k for that fight, which is mad. Then we had the main card. Now, I gotta admit, main card, I can't say disappointed. It definitely didn't disappoint. If you check my channel out, except the first fight on the night, every single prediction I got right. But if you watch my prediction video, I got it wrong. What do I mean by that? Let me show you guys quickly. Yes, we have this video ready to go for whenever we hit 200 subs. I actually uploaded it, but someone unsubbed, so we had to remove it. But if you look here, it says decision, KO, TKO, decision, KO, TKO, decision, KO, TKO, KO and TKO. This one's KO, TKO, and then I think that one's decision. Oh no, this one I didn't do, my bad. But all of these, I got that one correct. It was gonna be a submission. It was. This one was, what was it? I think this was a KO TKO by Edmund Shabazian. Which I should have watched my prediction video back because I think I don't know if I got the predictions wrong or right. I can't remember. I think I got 3 wrong and 2 right. I know I got the main event right. I think I got every single other one wrong. I put on bets and I got 2 correct. The rest were all wrong. The first fight completely crushed me. I was fuming after that. And then obviously Misfits started happening and I was laughing at that. So I completely forgot about my sadness. But the UFC was good. The UFC was entertaining. A lot happened. Last night was crazy. Last night was just crazy. But that's where I'm going to leave it today. I'm going to catch you all again tomorrow. That's if there is UFC event. If there's not a UFC event, I'm gonna probably take a rest for tomorrow. There is a reason behind it, and I'll probably explain it in the future. But I'm gonna take a rest for tomorrow, and we'll see. If there's UFC on, I'm not gonna take a break. I'm gonna go over that UFC card. I need to see when the UFC 300 is because I want to do the full card. And yeah, apart from that, enjoy, take care, and peace.